And we are live. Woo. I don't know about y'all. I'm tired. But how's everybody doing though?
We're pretty good. Yeah, that is the thing.
So as a recap, the party made a deal with a hag. Got a, well, I should say Arvax made the deal with a hag. Got a magical walking stick with a lantern. Found out a little bit. Found out that the vampire has the worst name generated by random name generator. And snuck into the Red Keep. Made their way through a back stairwell. And ended up in a large chamber with what looks like lava or a massive fire pit in the middle of the room, and then got spotted by a gazer that then sounded the alarm for everything else that has now started crawling and creeping out of different rooms. And we ended in the middle of turn order, so dude, it is your go. I believe you are still invisible, correct?
Well, I can't. Yep. Can't really see the map on Roll20. Nothing's loading up, so dude's going to remain invisible and just spend this time exploring further northward.
Okay, give me a perception check, dude.
Can't access the character sheet.
Okay, that's right. So you're just going to keep kind of wandering to the north a little bit and exploring.
I guess. I don't really... That's weird. The map updated, but I still can't see tokens. Yeah, just go ahead and skip me. Dude stays invisible and hides.
Okay, I'm making sure I still have your vision on, so it is Roll20 being a asshole. Hashtag never going to get sponsored by Roll20.
Can't see the tokens, can't see anything. Fuck Roll20.
Can you see Discord? Is Discord working for you?
Barely.
Could we screen share it to him?
I don't know about screen share. I wouldn't trust that, but I'm about to drop a screenshot of the map just so that he has some reference.
Also, do you got a set of physical dice?
I mean, somewhere put up. Just skip me, man. Just skip.
Okay.
Dude does nothing.
Arvax.
Okay. Oy, 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 oy. So, Gazer's dead. Fire jelly. Creepy worm thing and swarm of hands.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I'm counting. Okay, I'm going to... Can I still go right here? With,
You cannot share the same.
enlarged?
You cannot share the same space, so you would have to be right.
Can't reach anything either. Heck. Shit. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go around to, hang on, 5, 10, 20, 25. Ugh! Too far away to hit the damn thing. 5, 10, 25. Alright, I'm just gonna go around to here.
All right.
And hang on, do I have anything I can do? Suppose an action. No saying shit. I guess as a bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the big worm thing.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? You still have your action.
I can't do anything. I can't reach anything from where I am.
You have no ranged anything?
I don't think so. Well, no, I got, Chill Touch. Again, can I still do I can't do a leveled spell now, can I?
Yeah, you can't do a leveled spell, but you can still do cantrips as an action if you cast a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna do Chill Touch on the fire jelly closest to me.
Okay.
Fire jelly.
Hang on.
Nope.
Fuck.
Getting it out the way. So, next. It is the Swarm of Hands. Okay.
We'll try to reboot our router.
Okay. So, Arvax, you see as these dozens of hands just come scurrying thing style at you.
Oh, they moved all the way over. Fuck.
Yeah, they dashed. It's just you just hear all the fingers going.
So they just dash and are just standing in front of me.
Yeah.
Ew.
All right. So Tarl is resetting their router. We'll come back to Tarl. Peregrine, what is she gonna do?
I guess she's gonna smack this thing in front of her twice with her battle axe.
All right, smacky smack. A 14 will hit and a 21 will hit. Was she raging?
Probably. I don't see. Let me. Is rage in here? Probably not. It is not. It is not. So add, I guess, 6 more to all that. So 17.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I thought she had rage damage put in here.
I.
Oh wait. Also added. Yeah, she does. Down it says global damage modifier. So
Oh, rage. Okay,
rage,
there we
and
go.
then
So
add a D4 to each of those attacks because she is embiggened.
okay, so add 4 to that. So it's 11, 15. 2d4 plus 6, so 21.
All right.
And I guess she'll stay there? This thing is it like moving around her?
It just literally rose up out of the, blubbed up out of the ashes and the molten in the middle of here.
Why is my mouse like that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be our turn, I guess.
Now, quick question. Is the axe magical?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Thought she had a magical axe.
Let's see. 1d10 plus 3. No, it doesn't seem like it.
No, it's not a +1. Okay, just factoring that in. So that was 20 total.
21 total.
It took some damage, but not 100% what it looked like it should have. All right, Mulak.
Where am I? Right here. So I saw Peregrine hit the crap out that thing, and it didn't do as much as I'd normally see her. Didn't react like I would normally see something react.
No.
Oh wait, she's also hasted.
Oh, is she?
She is, because I cast haste on both the girls.
Oh shit!
So she'll attack again.
Oh, I could have made it to the damn worm. I forgot.
With Battle Axe 2. So another 14, 6. Oh my god. 6, so 8 total damage for that third attack.
Okay.
And then I'll try a Chaos Bolt at the same thing that she did, that she's attacking.
Okay.
For a 10.
10 will hit.
Ooh. That's 16. Oh god, how do I choose it? Oh, it's 2. Okay, so 2d8s. I rolled a 1 and an 8. So we'll do acid.
Okay.
And that is 16 acid damage.
Then since you didn't roll doubles, it doesn't bounce, right?
Correct. I rolled a 1 and an 8.
Okay, but it is enough. Like, you lob acid at it and it just melts back down into the nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see, dude, has there been any update on y'all's end? I'm assuming no.
It's like they're having a rough go of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I want us to play, but if their internet's not working for them, I'm gonna say we have to stop. Mostly because they're not gonna be able to have fun or participate. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Mine's
blame
starting to come up. Mine is starting to come up. I can see the map now. It's just not fully loaded.
All right, we'll see where we are when the turnaround gets back through. Can you pull up your character sheet, Cannon?
It just popped up highlighted. I hadn't clicked on it yet. I'm fixing to try.
Okay. Because we had skipped over you while you were resetting your router. So if you can get your character sheet up, we'll let you go ahead and go.
And then the Claire should be getting pretty close to being done.
I'm here.
Oh shit!
It's a
I didn't
Claire.
hear
Moose got Peregrine dead.
What?
you. Moose got Peregrine to attack 3 times.
Ah.
Moose got Peregrine to make dead.
Sounds about right.
Big Lady go burr. Which is what I have officially renamed Enlarge Reduce. It is now Big Lady go burr.
Okay, while we're waiting on that, so the big centipede creature is going to go ahead and move. So y'all watch as
Oh god, I didn't see that thing.
it comes out of the room along the walls, around the column, and between the two of you. We will see what the other one does here in a second, so I'm going to handle this one first. It is going to take a bite.
Don't hear what you're saying.
It is going to take a bite at Arvax. That is a 10.
Nope.
And a tail whip at Mulak. That is a 24.
Damn!
That'll hit.
So that is 16 bludgeoning as you get smacked by this thing's massive tail, Mulak.
Okay, I'm good.
And the other one, I need to get the ruler out.
Other one.
Yep.
What do you mean, other one?
There's a second one?
You mean the one that I think he means the one besides this one.
Oh, fuck, there's another one!
Damn, man. Kind of sucks to not be invisible, huh?
Dude just leans back from around a pillar and sees these 2 massive centipedes with distended human faces stitched onto their bodies.
What's going on? Nope.
All right, and it is going to take 2 tail swings at Peregrine. 13 and 11 are going to miss.
Yeah, it's missed.
It's just flailing its tail everywhere. It is now Oo's turn. Oh man, God, these things are slow. It just blubs through the ashes and molten metal that's in this, just slowly Scooty Puff Jr.ing its way, and that's all it does.
I love that reference.
It is one of my absolute favorite Futurama jokes.
Yep, Scooty Puff Jr. and Scooty Puff Sr.
Scooty Puff Jr. sucks.
So
All right. It is now... Wait, where's Dreyfus? He was in the turn order. Did I delete him out of the turn order?
You sure?
He had been in it. I think... Or no, I just had him going last.
I thought we kicked him into the lava stuff.
Y'all threw Dreyfus into the lava?
No.
Yeah.
I think he only got
Not
to
yet,
you.
I think you mean.
I don't think you put him in the turn order.
Oh, I forgot. I'm playing a different character now. Dude would never.
Mulak wouldn't either, unless it was a Black Dragon horse.
Okay, so real quick, before I resolve the end of the order, can Jake or Cannon pull up their character sheets, or is it still being jerk?
My sheet is up, but when I go to character sheet, it's blanked out white. So
You're gonna have to exit completely out of the character sheet, and then I'll try and reload it. I can see my character sheet.
Do you want to go ahead and take Dude's turn right here before the end of the round?
No, dude didn't take a turn.
Okay, I was just... When you said skip, I
He
didn't...
watched in horror.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then Dreyfus... See what Dreyfus going to do.
Invisible wet stain. Is it a free action to pee my pants?
Yeah.
It's
I
an
pee my
amazing.
pants.
There's a new action called Amazing Action.
So Dreyfus takes
Invisible boy, visible puddle.
So Dreyfus comes running in with the longsword and takes 2 swings, 8 slashing. Okay. Cannon, just let me know when your character sheet pops up, okay?
yeah,
All right, Mularn.
I'm going to ice knife this thing, the middle hand.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. That'll definitely hit. So that is 5 ice damage to that one. Then the rest have to make a dex save. 12, 15, 9.
And it's the creature and all creatures within 5 feet. So it has, unless it's dead, it has to make a dex save too.
Okay. 16. So that is 17 damage to all of them again.
Except the 16 makes the save.
So the first one does not take any additional damage. Okay.
Yep, and the rest of them take 17. And I'm going to just kind of scoot here, and that's me.
All right, dude.
What is this orange ring that I can see here?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. I might be good at these.
Okay.
Adequate.
With the 17, you notice that this circle is glowing red, and inside of it is a creature that looks like its body is made out of living fire.
Ooh, do I know what these things might be? What do I know about the djinn?
Give me a
The freaks and other elementals.
give me a history or arcana check.
Arcana?
Excuse me, sorry.
Well, they're the same, so we'll go Arcana.
You're a halfling, so you can re-roll that one.
Way to turn around.
Yeah. What you know as you're looking in there, because you've seen in some of the fancier kitchens that chefs do employ mages or are mages themselves that will summon fire elementals to be basically the heat generator for the whole kitchen. Most of the time, you've seen little ones.
Yeah, there's a Medusa by the name of Gorgon Ramsay that I believe does this.
Boo! But yes, that's
Oh
funny.
my god.
I
kinda love
going
it.
to I'm going to like scoot my little invisible booty over there close by and add an eloquence bar. I can be I have universal speech.
So are you moving right about there?
Yeah. However close my little legs can take.
Okay. Yeah, you can get kind of there behind the pillar on the smaller set of stairs.
And I am going to use the ability to make my speech intelligible to a creature.
Okay.
Because I don't speak whatever the fuck that is. But I'm going to try. Give it a little college try. Hey there, buddy. It looks like someone real mean has imprisoned you here. Would you like your freedom for the low, low price of saving my dumbass friends?
It just looks at you for a second, very confused. And then it's...
Also, would you like a cookie? And I pull a cookie out of my bag.
Give me a persuasion roll. Okay, with that, it is going to decide to talk to you in this low, raspy voice that I'm not going to do because it keeps not getting picked up by Canon's computer when I've done them before. So it looks at you and is like, yes, I very much would like my freedom. I've been trapped here for nearly 2 centuries, small thing.
Okay, I think that's probably all my 6 seconds can hold.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I forgot you had that ability. That changes a couple things that I thought would happen here. That's cool. Eloquence bards, I forgot, can do that. Nice.
You know me, I'm never going to do the thing you expect.
This is true. Arvax, it
All the
is.
way off. All the way off the rail.
Arvax, it is now your go. You have hands in front of you and massive centipede to the right.
Oh, we're technically flanking the massive centipede, aren't we?
Yes.
Alright, and I'm hasted, so I get 3 swings. I'm actually going to... Am I gonna do this? Do I want to do this? No, I'm not saving. I'm gonna hit it. I need to stop trying to scroll when I'm holding down my talk button. Hang on.
.22 will hit.
First.
15 will miss. Wait, hold on. You have advantage, so that's 22 or 20, right? Yeah, 20 will hit.
Okay, and oh wait, those both have an extra D6 on them, I believe.
You do have Hunter's Mark going.
So let's just do 2d6.
Wow.
All right, third extra attack for being hasted. 17.
17 will hit.
8 and so 8, so 10 more.
On the dot. So Mulak, between Dreyfus runs up and slashes this thing twice next to you, and then
I just carve it.
just immediately this thing gets spluttered to the ground in front of y'all, just leaking this very viscous blue liquid everywhere.
I'll just look at Arvax and say, "You're welcome."
The big ones go down first. As a bonus action, also, I will move my hunter's mark. I'll move it to the big one, I guess. Over there. Wait, is there a distance I can move it? Use
The
oh,
big one.
it's a subsequent turn. Never mind. I can't do that to my next turn. I can move it on the subsequent turn.
I think
Okay.
it's a subsequent turn from when you casted it or when it died.
When you can use a if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. So I can't do it until my next turn, but the spell has not. The spell doesn't end yet. I have to
kind of just
drop
floating there.
Yeah, it's active until I drop it, and it's active for up to an hour.
You can keep hitting the corpse.
Yeah, don't think that's really helpful at this point, though. So yeah, I killed the big worm thing. I guess centipede thing.
Okay. It is now the hand's turn.
Forgot about them. But I'm not flanked because the other thing's dead.
You also have +2 to your AC.
That 2.
Let's see. Tarl keeps switching in and out on roll 20.
It's probably refreshing roll 20.
It's going to answer you with hot wings. All right, so
Writing that down in my book. Elementals like hot wings.
So y'all watch as these hands scatter and surround Arvax, some of which crawling up on the dead body of its ally. So, okay. First one. So you are flanked. That
Oh,
is,
bitch!
that's a 24 both times.
AC was at 21. God damn.
And I need two. That is
18?
That's 18 bludgeoning damage.
Little fuckers.
And I need 2 strength saves at 14.
You added +2 to your AC as well?
Yeah, my AC is 19, so I was only 21. Hang on, let me fix my HP. Ugh. Said 2 strength saves?
Yep.
Damn.
You fail the second one. You are now grappled.
How do I get grappled by a single hand?
It's each hand represents about 6 or so hands.
Ew. Ew. That
So
makes it so much worse.
that's the 2 that are on either side of you. So the other 2.
Oh my god.
Well, they don't have flanking.
Oh, thank god. So no.
So neither one of those hit.
No, I'm at 21 AC.
So y'all just watch as these hands swarm, and a couple of them try to scratch Arvax, but you notice that the swarm of hands that went up on top of this massive centipede creature came down off the top rope and just dropped her straight to the ground, and you just hear them slamming into her.
Wait, am I grappled or am I prone?
Oh, sorry, you're grappled. Never mind. Wrong thing. Not prone. Oh, prone and grappled. My bad. It's right there. So they got you on the ground just pounding on your armor.
Oh, assholes.
All right, Tarl.
You also have advantage on dex saving throws, if that helps you any.
Yeah, dex, but that was strength, so... And dex will help because my dex is kind of garbage.
Let's see. Dude, are y'all still experiencing internet issues?
Oh yeah. Lots of, but I can't speak for him.
Let's see, Cannon.
I can't guarantee he hasn't snuck out of there.
Okay, we'll again come back. And if all right, guys, if we make it through this turn round and there's no update from Cannon on this, we might call it a night early so that we can so that it's not like he just gets completely left out. So Peregrine.
There's a giant centipede to my left, yes.
Yep. And
Alright.
slow moving through the fire blub thing.
Okay. She's gonna go for the big thing.
Okay.
Has rage been declared for her yet?
You had
Yeah.
raged last game.
Okay, cool. She is going to smash it. Or cleave it, I guess.
14 is going. Or wait, are you recklessly attacking?
No.
14 misses.
Oh my god.
14 misses. Give me a sec.
Okay.
15 misses.
Okay, well, I just got here, so I gotta warm up a little bit. But those are warm-up swings, okay?
It's not like you're completely missing it. It's more like it's glancing off of its hide, like your blade's not finding purchase.
She's gonna kind of like stretch and shrug her shoulders, like, man, all right, next time, let's do this. And kind of, I guess, just not literally ready herself mechanically, but she's going to look like she's readying herself for another attack.
Right.
Because that sucked.
Dreyfus is going to move himself into the goo of hands and centipede, and not going to take a swing at the one that's on Arvax on the chance that he might accidentally hit her. And he's going to make his longsword attacks. Okay, so let me double check these guys' AC. Both of those are going to hit.
Nice.
So that is
Good job.
15 damage.
Good job, Dreyfus. You piece of...
That actually scatters that swarm of hands. Because somebody ice knifed exploded them all. Mulak.
Don't give my brother credit for anything. Give him credit for everything. So Big Worm is dead. So we're gonna do 5, 10. This worm is still alive?
Mm-hmm.
15, 20. We can go there. And we will... Oh, I can't do that, or they will not have haste anymore, and that's not good. So there's this big guy. There's also this thing, right?
Yeah, there's just something moving through all the ashes in the fire.
Alright, I'll spend 2 sorcery points for twin spell. That's 1, 2. And I'm going to do this thing here, and then this guy
Mm-hmm.
with acid arrow.
Okay.
So that's the little one,
24 hits.
and then the big one.
26 hits.
So both 13.
Okay, and that also means at the end of their turn they'll take another
6.
2d4.
Uh,
Oh no, that's if it missed. No, it's 2d4 at the end of its next turn.
Oh yeah. I always just did half of whatever my damage was, but I'll re-roll the 2d4. That's not a problem.
Okay. So you do that. They're not happy.
And then since I got 5 more feet, I'll just back up 1 more.
Okay, big old centipede dude. That's at 18 and 11, which I don't believe hits our hasted barbarian.
Nope.
Y'all are
Because
just...
it's +2 AC, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just flailing. Y'all are both just flailing at each other, not connecting yet. Go ahead and roll the damage for that, though, Kyle.
Five.
Okay. And McUzi. And 16's misses. So this is just everybody flailing. All right, so let's see. Cannon, can you hear me, or are you still there?
I can hear you, but I'm still trying to load roll 20. My computer just come back up.
All right, do you want us to do another round and see what happens, or?
Y'all keep going. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Mularn.
Second verse, same as the first.
In the same spot.
Two.
Okay, 24 is going to hit.
Unfortunately, this also targets Arvax.
Yep.
But I'm hoping that this will take out problems.
You have advantage on dex saving throws, Arvax.
So there's 2 nat 20s on dex saves, a nat 1 and an 11. So roll your damage for the icy knife. Oh, everybody's nat 20ing out of this dex save. But roll your damage on your first one. Eight piercing, 5 cold. Okay. Okay. So Arvax takes no damage. 2 of the hands take no additional damage. One of them does, but none of the hands are gone. Dude.
Damn it.
So, what do I know about breaking this circle? Is this like a salt circle I can kick, or?
Give me an investigation check while looking at the circle.
Ooh, yeah, I suck at these. In theory.
With a 16, it's not a salt circle. This thing is a magical glyph that is, you're not quite sure if it's part of the floor or carved into the floor. But it doesn't look like you could just drag a finger or something through it and destroy it.
So this looks like it's going to call for like a dispel magic or something, or a sledgehammer.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Okay. What about if I try and chip away at the design with my dagger?
Roll me an attack just to see. We'll see how well you do at this.
Well, hold on. You know what? Better idea. Forget the dagger. Let me look around this room. There's another circle over here. What's the deal with the circle?
You can see that there's another circle in the next room. Is that what you're saying? You do see that there's a faint...
Yeah.
You can see that there's a faint blue glowing circle in the next chamber.
Well, what's in here?
Okay. Can you move your token, or do you need me to?
I would get distracted and walk away from... No, I need you to move it. I would be like real excited about trying to like release this fire elemental. Like, we're gonna get you out of there, buddy. As soon as I find someone that knows how. Ooh, what's this over here? And I'm just gonna walk towards the faint blue thing like a moth.
Okay, so I'm going to say you make it to right about there, and you notice that there is an individual with his back turned to you at an altar. 2 other glowing fire pits, and a massive blue floating stone inside this other rune circle as the runes slowly rotate on the floor.
And dude's just gonna sit here and whisper to himself, "Wizard shit," and end his turn.
Okay. How long does your make your speech known to another creature last?
I can do it as an action.
Okay, so it's just an action. It doesn't last for any time.
Yep, I just, as an action, I can make myself understandable to anybody.
Okay, all you hear from behind you is this thing, and you're still invisible, but it seems like as just your passive perception, you notice that the figure within it is following you still tracking you. And you just hear what sounds like the crackle and burning of fire in some pattern that almost sounds like speech, but you can't make it out now.
Oh, well, no, I can't understand them. They can understand me.
Oh.
It's not a two-way street.
Okay.
I can make myself understand. Like, for a second, I can speak Japanese, but I don't understand a thing that you're saying to me in Japanese.
Cool. So, yeah, it is
still... So, I haven't understood a thing this fire elemental has said to me. And I've wandered off to myself, still kind of speaking to underneath my breath, like, oh, you know, we got to find somebody who can put this out. And I'm going to see this guy and be like, oh, wizard stuff. And I'm going to freeze, invisible, like forgetting that I'm invisible. And like, I'm just going to freeze and try not to draw attention to myself. And then take the time until my next round to realize, oh, you're invisible. You're probably okay. Anyways, that's my turn.
All right. Arvax.
Shit, am I still prone?
Yep, and grappled.
So, can I reach this one to attack? Because it's the one grappling me, isn't it? Hello?
I'm busting out my handy dandy my handy dandy thing. So grappled, your speed has become 0. You can't benefit from any extra speed stuff. You are prone, which means the only movement option which you don't have at the moment is to crawl or use half your movement to get up, which you're grappled. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, and things making rolls against you have advantage if they're making a melee attack.
Okay. But I can still attack anyway, though, right? Even though I can't move.
Yeah, you're just at disadvantage.
Well, no, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to this cluster of boogers right here. So I'm gonna at least get a straight roll.
Did you call it a cluster of boogers?
Oh no, wait, I don't get advantage. I just get a d6. Never mind. Shit. But yeah, these assholes are getting hunter's mark put on them.
Okay, so you're attacking?
Yeah.
Do so with disadvantage.
Yeah. Woo!
26 is still going to hit. So that's 10. That is enough to kill them. So they're dead.
16, so I splatter them.
They're dead.
Okay. They did.
So
Can't
you're
move
not,
Hunter's Mark yet.
you're no longer grappled, so you could stand using half your movement.
Okay, but these fuckers are on the floor anyway, so that was my first attack. So I'm just gonna like roll over with my sword and swing at that one.
Okay. Not with a 17 will hit. There's one hand left. And 11 will miss.
What kind of AC as a freaking walking hand have? And then I just use half my movement to stand back up.
Okay. All right, so first hand no longer has the ability to grapple because it is just one hand. There's a 23 to hit, Arvax.
Oh, are you fucking serious?
That's 7 piercing.
Fucker.
See, the other one still has enough HP, so that is a 15, which is going to miss.
Yup.
Tarl.
I'm going to give it a shot.
All right. Do you need me to move your token for you? Okay, you move to the north. It's a large chamber. You can see the twins. Let's see, how far is your dark vision again? 60 feet?
Yep.
So you definitely can see what looks like a entity made out of fire in a magic circle up here staring back into a room this way.
Do I have any knowledge of what it may be?
Give me a history or arcana check. History, that is a fire elemental. And judging from the size and that it has more of a humanoid form than just pure fire, probably a powerful one.
Well, that's not going to work because it's fire related.
See, can you see the big centipede that is down here? Yeah, that's in your field of vision.
Well, I'm going to hit it with Sacred Flame.
You're going to hit the centipede with Sacred Flame? That is a 4.
Yep.
That is a 4, so it takes 10 damage. Good. He's not a happy boy. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm casting Divine Favor on myself. It's one of my DS levels, so it doesn't count against my spell slot.
Okay, so 1 extra D4. All right, Peregrine.
Axe hit part 2 electric boogaloo.
All right.
Oh my god, nope. Okay, that one does though. Jesus Christ.
You're still not recklessly attacking, are you?
No. I guess I probably should next time, but no.
Yeah, because that would have been a nat 20.
I know.
So 24 for 15 total damage, or 17
hit.
damage.
Yeah, I just can't hit anymore for some reason.
It's everything is flailing through here, and it is just a mess. Like, again, your first 2 swings, because it's flailing, you're trying to hit it while it's flailing, you're just kind of flaking, it's hitting the back and kind of ching, right off to the side.
We're all wacky waving inflatable arm men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Dreyfus. Gonna step over that set of hands that are dead. $21 and $22. 6 damage is going to kill that swarm of hands. And 11. Now it's down to 1 hand.
No.
Mulak. Still got Gloop. Still got this. How far is your dark vision? You and your brother have what, 120 feet? Because don't y'all have the improved dark vision?
Yeah. Yep.
So both of y'all can see the thing up here, right?
What thing? Yeah, barely.
Okay. Yeah, there's something glowing up to the north of you. But it also sounds like the fighting's kind of, you can see the fighting's kind of going more in y'all's favor down here.
Yeah, I'm a little distracted. I will. I'll just. Oh, wait. Did that worm go again? Oh, he goes after me. Okay. You know what? Acid's been working, so we will throw out a chromatic orb at the worm.
Okay.
With acid.
That's a miss.
Then instead, I will be disappointed in myself. And I'll move right here.
Okay.
And that will be it.
All right, Peregrine, that's a 21 and a 26 on this thing biting you.
Yeah, those are both going to hit.
At the end of his turn, it'll take 5 damage.
I just realized I misspelled necrotic when I put this character sheet together however long ago, so it's necrotic. Like you're just getting bit by a drug centipede, Peregrine.
Ow.
So it's going to take 5 at the end of its turn. Mulak. Hello?
Bueller.
That you came to
yes. 5. Yes.
Okay, so that's 9 piercing, halved to 4, 2 necrotic, halved to 1, 11 piercing, halved to 5, and 3 halved to 1. Since you are Totem of the Bear, correct?
Yes. Well, I can't math. What's the final total?
So 4, 5,
4, 5,
10, 11. Total.
11. Okay.
And then it takes 5 acid damage and just dissolves at the end of its own turn.
Should look at me like you could have been a little quicker with that.
He shrugs his shoulders.
Okay. Then jellies. 16, I know misses, but that's a nat 20. For 10, 17 bludgeoning, halve to 8, and then 9 fire, halve to 4, so 12 damage.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, it just goes whoomp and just catches you in the back of your leg. Mularn, your dark vision, you can kind of make out what's up here north of you, right? There is something glowing.
Let me see what my options are.
But you can tell that your allies are still fighting stuff down here to the south.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my thing. We have a hand and a slime left.
Yep.
Because
we are way late for bedtime.
Bear with me 1 second, because I think my plans have changed. Okay. I am going to Ray of Frost the swag dude.
All right. That will hit. And you watch as it freezes solid as you hit it.
I just kind of look over. Try it now.
All right, dude. All right, where are you going?
All right, is this like a column here?
Yeah, there's a. It looks like it's little sections of wall that kind of just break the main entryway into 3 smaller ones.
Okay, I want to dart behind this section away from the dude that's got his back turned to me.
Okay, so you're gonna this top one right up here.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go flat against the wall. Whichever one keeps him from seeing me, but I can still have clear line of sight on the elemental guy.
Okay, so as you're moving through, you realize that circle is very close to where you're gonna have to put your feet down. Do you cross the circle or try to avoid it?
Well, I mean, I don't understand how it works that great, so I'm just gonna try and avoid it.
Okay.
I'm pretty small.
Yeah, you're able to kind of skirt around it. And not touch
Anyways,
it.
I want to go flat against the wall there. As soon as I get away from that guy's view, I am going to drop invisibility by cast comprehend language.
Okay.
I'll pull out a little pinch of soot and salt and rub it across my lips real quick. And I believe I can talk. I believe I can speak fire now, but shh. What the fuck? There's a guy right there. Why didn't you tell me about him?
Yeah, the fire elemental looks at you. You didn't ask. You asked me if I wanted to get out, and I told you yes.
Hey, how do I do that? How do I get you out?
He just points at the circle. He says, "Step across it."
Step across it?
Yes.
All right, leap of faith.
Step across.
Okay. As you do, you're going to take, let's see, you're going to take 6 fire damage because it is quite hot.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And
let's
I'm going to
see.
stick my hand out towards the elemental, and I'm going to say,
My name's Dude.
Thank you for freeing me. What is this cookie you spoke of?
hand him a cookie, still wanting a handshake.
He just takes the cookie and you watch as he takes the, or it takes the cookie from you that it just incinerates in its hand instantly.
Uh-huh.
Just looks at you. I don't think you want to shake my hand. Any case, I'm going to leave because if he realizes it, he can command me to kill you, and you've been nice enough to free me from my servitude of him.
Hey, man, just like, I don't... If we make it back to the prime material plane, like, could I ask you for a favor or something at some point? Maybe, like, to review a few like, give me a lowdown on, like, some local cuisines and stuff. I'd just like to interview you for my book.
Okay.
Just look me up. Dude Fieri, man. I'm kind of famous.
He just stares at you and then goes over between these 2 giant statues and fizzles out.
He's going to call me. Yeah. He'll totally call me. Networking.
Dude, as that happens, you can hear inside the room somebody drop something on a stone top, like onto a stone table, and then a language you do not understand. But
I have comprehend languages on.
Oh shit, that is all of them. You hear this guttural
That's all of
voice just cursing in your direction.
Butt cheek clench and a little...
A tiny toot escapes. Or was that him going eek?
It was like an eek.
Okay, I'm sorry. The way that it cut off for a second, it's like clenched the cheeks and then a little eek. I was like, is there a scared toot? Any case.
No Freddy farts.
All right, anything else you would like to do, dude?
No, that's it.
Okay, Arvax. There is 1 hand left in front of you.
Can I just, like, kick it into the fire pit?
You can roll to see if you smack it into the fire pit. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. That's enough. It had 2 HP.
Yep.
So, yeah, you kill it and throw it in the fire.
Okay, so that's all the hands, right?
Yep.
Now is one of my attacks. So if I Misty Step, I'm still going to get my 60 feet of movement then.
You Misty Step is a bonus action. And then you still have your movement, and you can use your hasted action to move again.
I mean, my speed's doubled, so I'd have 60 feet of movement. Is what I'm saying.
So
and then I still have my extra attack and my haste attack. So I'm going to Misty Step up to here. Let me mark the spell slots so I don't forget. And let's see.
You see your allies, and that's about it.
Okay. I'm assuming dude is further up than that.
I mean, you got 60 feet of dark vision. Can you see dude?
I see pillars. I see what looks like green smoke.
No, your dark vision is just green. I gave you night vision.
That's okay. That's weird thing because it looks like smoke from where I'm at. It's not like all green. There's like sections of green. Like it's weird.
Well, there's also things that are generating some light in places.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. 25, 30, 40, 55, 60. So I see dude now.
You see dude pressed flat up against this entryway, just flat on his back, trying to hide.
Okay. I don't want to move that far, but I have to dash to make any more movement, so I'm going to use my dash even though I'm not going to move very far. I want to move up here, kind of try and see what dude's seeing. Like, I'm not moving past here, I'm trying to look around to see in here.
No, I will allow you to put your token here so you can see into the room as you peer in.
Like I'm right here, but I'm trying to like peek around the corner and see what's in this room.
A giant floating crystal. Looks like 2 fire pits, and there is an individual looking directly at you as you poke your head around.
Yep. Shit.
Then I'll put your token back where it was.
And I use a bonus action, so I can't move my hunter's mark. I can't. I took a sword attack, so I can't use anything else to attack on another attack. So if the first of my 3 attacks was a sword swing, I can't like do chill touch as another attack, right?
You took the attack action, not the spell action.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm good.
Tarl.
Is that centipede thing down there dead?
Yep.
I can dash, right? Not
Yep.
not do anything else.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay, so you dash down the hallway over here.
That is correct.
All right. Peregrine, there is a slime that is frozen solid in the fire pit next to you, slowly thawing out.
Gonna try to shatter it.
Okay,
Just by hitting it.
roll with advantage because it is frozied. Yeah, it shatters.
Yay. Is it still up or is it done so?
It's
Fully
done
done
so.
so? Okay. Is there anything else alive that she can hit?
No, unless you want to hit Dreyfus or Malak.
No, that's all right.
but it looks like your allies are going north.
I have my character sheet blocking, I think, where they went. Was it over this way? Or just straight north from where I was?
Well, you can see that Mulak's over here.
Ah, okay. Sorry, my character sheet likes to cover a lot of it. I cannot see very much. Move here.
Okay, so you move right about there.
Yeah.
You can see the twins. Okay, and
Works for
then
me.
Dreyfus is going to come barreling up to just in front of you. And he just looks, all right, what are we doing now? Are we finding a place to hide? Are we trying to find up? I mean, we killed everything. What's going on now?
I just follow along and hit stuff. I don't know. Ask the smart people. And she's gonna gesture at the twins. And then she's gonna pause for a second. Maybe find Arvax.
Hey.
Eh.
All right. Mulak, what we got going on?
Did I hear that exchange?
Yes, you were literally right there.
I'll say, yeah, I'm pretty smart.
Uh-huh.
Nope, that was the wrong button. Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Everything looks normal up here.
Can you see Arvax and Dude in your field of vision?
I can see Tarl here barely, and that's it. I'll just say Tarl's over there. Hey, what? You know what? I'll walk again. Oh wait, yeah, I see Arvax right here. I'll just move towards her. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, there's like a blue thing. All right. That's going to be my turn.
All right, and I am going to roll
And
for
do I know what that is?
Give me an Arcana check.
Probably not. 14.
It is a large magical floating stone, but off the top of your head, you do not know immediately what it is.
I'll just say probably louder than I need to. Say, brother,
There's a creepy guy in there.
there's a thing up here you need to look at. Oh, and a creepy guy apparently.
This dude really
And
roll a 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
then,
that is where we'll end tonight's session. And we will pick back up with everybody keeping the same turn order, plus a new dude.
a new dude. We got a perfectly fine dude.
But I will turn it over to Frey now for our socials, and then Knox for our final sign off.
All right. We are glad anybody joined us today. And if not now, if you are watching this later on our YouTube page, we are under there and here, obviously, is Team Bonus Section. We are on Facebook's Team Bonus Section, Twitch at bonus_team. We have Anathema and Athema, I don't know how the fuck to say it, coming up on Thursday. Monster of the Week game, DM by Miro, which will have returning characters from the last ones that we played with Idol and such. We have Sunday. Halloween will be the finale of Into the Woods that Miro has also been DMing this every Sunday this month with Shadow Nasa, Boss, Zeta, and Ninja Spence. So that will be ending on Halloween night. Hopefully we will be back Monday with more Holy Winds, and then at the end of that next week, we will be all here together to be playing for Extra Life. And I might actually get to play in the high noon game, and I'm super hyped. I just have to figure out who to play. But I think that's mostly our schedule coming up. So yeah, follow us, like us, watch us, and I'll turn it over to Knox.
We appreciate y'all sitting down and watching this. Like Frey said, and like I've said the past couple times, we cannot wait for y'all to join us on next weekend for not this weekend, but the following weekend for our Extra Life game. It's going to be a lot of fun. So until next time, folks, don't let your meatloaf.